Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my video. On the left, on the right, on the top, on below. Always remember, I'm in Brian Park. So you got some teenager right there looking. See them? One of them like how I talk. See them in Brian Park, right? And remember, yo, check out my videos and Deal Figure Entertainment. That's my music. And check out STAYFIYA. Yo, you could just search them up on all search engine. Join me, follow me, and remember that I only kicking it from a mind. I remember I'm doing like about 20 cameras on the team, and the reason why I'm doing that because I was a teen that leading myself, and I noticed nowadays teen don't lead themselves. Understand? And this one is for the young teens and let them know how important this one is called how important school is. Now, see, I was a youth that I grew up rough. My mom left where I'm in Jamaica, and I was guiding myself from when I was a boy. Understand? So most of my education part, I learned on my own. When I came to America, the state, I was 13 years old. I came into a time where it was very bad, and my mom had always told me to go to school and get my education. But when I go to school, I noticed I'm dealing with bullies, and it was different. Teen carrying guns. It was so different from the regular life was in on the island. You understand? So my way now is to enlighten you how important school is. Your school is so important. I notice they have special ed children and they have fast learning children. If you notice that you cannot learn like everybody else, take time out. When they're playing and jumping and skipping and party, you need to be studying for yourself. That means if you come from school or you come home from school and your mom and there and everybody there, you hold to yourself to upgrade your mind. Understand? You got read a book, spell a word every day. If you're not good with spelling, spell a word every day. I still doing that today. Understand? Because we all know why young teens slow. You understand? And they call them retarded. And you are not retarded because of the injection within your mom slow your mind down. You understand? And if you're studying, you will notice that sometimes you feel a little pain in your brain. Yo, I learned if you keep reading and doing and thinking, it will go away. And this is why some of them say, my head, and they will put the book down. Ask them, a lot of them who you think is slow, that when they try to interrogate their brain, hurt them, and they are the one doing that. So you have to fight it to get it done. But schooling is one of the most important things. You need it for the rest of your life. So this is not something you play around with. This is not something you go to school and when it's time to go class, you cut class and do something. You must always stay on your paperwork, something like your book work, your training. You're training yourself. But when you come to distraction like the radio and the TV and all these things that you're caught up in, when you get older, all those things are going to be there. The makeup, the lipstick, the shoes, the rapping, the dancing, the party. But what is not always going to be there is your education if you do not put it there. It's strange to say that, right? But the reason why I say that because you caught up doing music, which is going to fade. Understand? But if you put the knowledge in your mind, it's not going to fade. It's going to stay up there with you. This is why some people say, "Let me brush up on my history." Yeah, some teen their parents really strict with them on that because they know it's important. School is very important, and you don't have to learn to spell every big words. As long as you could go from 1 to 100, understand, and you could spell all the state them that you're in, or you could just wake up in the morning and decide you want to travel somewhere so you could read direction is very important. But in modern time, I notice some teens still can't spell their name. And especially coming from the ghetto side. There's a lot of them there can't spell their name. A lot of them don't know what 223 is or what your 515. I'm not really flowing like that, but I know my 515 and I know my 212 and my 414. You know what I'm saying? And then 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I used to be counting like that, so I know that. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So some simple little things that you need. And I was in Florida as a youngster, and when I bought my first property, And the people that are living in the house, yo, they didn't expect a young man like me to have a home. They move out. When they realize I'm a young dude, when I show up to them, they're like, you call it. They look at me and say, it's your house? I say, yep. They were shocked to know that a young dude like me does doing things like that. You understand? So you could be like very young and well advanced, but you just need a little basic education to get you there. Right? Anything you do not understand, there's a book for it, so you got to read up on it. Education is really important. If you have education, you could be anything within the land. You could be a police officer, firefighter, run your own business. You go anywhere and survive. Understand? And the more stronger you are with education, you could work in the bank, and you could just, I'm going to Ethiopia to live. Go online, pull up for bank. Where you go? I used to go to school in America, and I was a registered there, and this is my degree. And why you choose to live here? You just make up some stories, and yeah, if you go to China, that's how strong the education is. Your education run the line. A lot of teens don't realize that. And if you have education, and the education is not paying you in America or wherever you are, you move from there. Up on a plane and get the hell out of there. You go online and look at it and say, you know what? I'm getting out of here. Like right now, I'm in New York City, right? And nothing ain't happening the way I wanted to. And you know what I did? I bought a house in Fort Myers, and I went down there, and I know once I did that, I noticed, you know what? If I hold money in any form of way, I am gonna left it and go somewhere else, go chill out. And if I do not make that money, I'm still gonna get up and go. Because when you go, you're gonna realize how advanced you are. But one thing you gotta do is to stay on point and never drop your guard. Because when you're in a new area, you might get snatched, you might get killed. You got to know that once you have your education, you have all control. Understand? But a lot of people got education and they use it as a criminal tool. You don't use it for that. You use it to establish yourself. You use education to uplift yourself and help others or teach people with it. Wherever your manpower is, you just use it back into the world. And a lot of people have like education, but they don't use it back into the world. This is what I'm telling you, man. It's very important, education. Education is very important. And if you do not strong with education, I recommend you learning a trade. Just like my mom told me. Or learn a trade. Learn to fix computer. Learn to fix cars. Learn to fix do electrical work. Learn to be a plumber. Learn to be a carpenter, a mason. Learn to do something. You understand? A lot of people do not have memory banks to like know words and remember like a member on it, like a lawyer or a doctor or something like that. Not everyone have that mind. This is why you have to know what your limit from you are young. So once you could discover what you are from your young, it be like, yo, this level right here, I'm not gonna force myself. You know what? Yo, I'm just gonna become a plumber. All right, let me be a plumber contractor. You understand? You gotta know your levels. You know what? Let me be a mason contractor. You know what? I'm gonna start a cleaning business when I get out of high school. And I'm gonna stick to it, and maybe along the line I'm gonna grow it. But you always remember, anything you start, you gotta consistently stay upon that. You understand? And I don't got money like that, so you see, I'm in the same shirt. Yeah, but anyway, this is classic videos, man. Remember, education is really, really important. All right. So remember, I'm doing 20 saga at that. So left on the right and up on the down, going, God. Boom, bang.